Okay, y'all. So I am still doing DoorDash right now. I have been doing this for probably I feel like this is like going on 3 hours today. I spent $7.50 to get gas because that is all I had left on this gift card. And I'm at 25 miles left here. And I gotta pick up another order upstairs. I'm at the Galleria from Cheesecake Cake Factory. I just got a sweet green. And yeah, I need less than 50 bucks left in order to complete this for my license transfer and my business license. So that's looking up. Hopefully I can get done with all of this before 5 o'clock. That is my goal. And then actually make a little bit extra than 50 so I can get more gas. But I'm like, hey, it hurt me. So I spent a total of, I want to say maybe like $25 or $28, I mean, on gas in total. But I made $220 so far, not counting these two orders that I'm doing. The one I'm picking up right now is $9.50, and I forgot how much that one was. But besides that, I'm literally watching YouTube videos right now, and the one I'm watching is about like the worst thing each president has done. And the more I just watch that, the more I feel like I really do not know a lot. And I feel like I paid attention very well in school. I was in the honors history and stuff, and we did the most, and we learned a lot about the world, but it's just so much information. And it's like with my 12 years of school, K through 12, standard education, even though I did take college classes and I took extracurriculars and all this stuff, I am still very ignorant to the history of this country as well as the current laws we have right now and what's going on. Granted, I don't watch news like that, so I still don't know too much about what's going on right now. But for some reason, it just feels very disheartening. I don't know, I feel like the vast amount of people are just very ignorant too. And then there's this growing divide between the rich and poor, and harder for people to move from economic class that they're in. I don't know. I don't have any solutions for these. This is just the thoughts I'm having right now. Let me pick this order up. Munchkin break. So for my active time for DoorDash, it's been 11 hours. I mean, that's the dash time. For active time, it's been 7 hours. So the 7 hours is actually how long I have been physically delivering food. And with the 11 hours dash time, I'm at about $22 an hour. But if I go off of actual delivery active time, then it is about a little bit over $30 an hour. So I'm on track to meet my goal, but the area is not busy right now. It's so dead, it logged me out. So I had $30 left to make, and I think I'm about to just go home now because I'm literally down the street from my house. So okay, so I got this order, and it's for like 20 bucks, and it's just a Macy's delivery from the mall, and I have to go to Bethesda now. But yo, I was walking through the mall. I'm really thinking to myself, like, damn, is my want for material things cause me unhappiness? Because I don't know, I was watching this video before, and it was explaining like all the religions in the world, and just like a refresher. And it was talking about Buddhism and like desire being like the root of suffering, whatever. I'm just like, I don't know, because it's not even that I have like too many materialistic things anyways. Like, I didn't grow up with a lot, so I don't know. I don't necessarily have that as much. I kind of just have to cope with like having hand-me-downs, and I buy most of my clothes from the thrift shop, or I just had it for a long time. I had this shirt since like middle school for real. But at the same time, I do want to make money so that I can eventually afford the luxuries out of life. But then I'm just like, I don't know, I don't necessarily think that it would just bring me like instant happiness. But at the same time, it gotta be better than struggling or not having enough. But I don't know. Like, my question is all of that really worth it for the amount of work that I gotta put in? But at the end of the day, I think I'm gonna still have to put in that work though. Like, I still gotta maintain the lifestyle I currently have. And if I don't, like, regardless, if I don't make enough, I'm still gonna have to work for like the majority of the rest of my life. My only desire is that I can earn enough where I am financially free, so I don't necessarily have to work in order to survive. I can just exist. And I'm just like, is there even a way to get to that type of point without even getting a lot of money? Like, I'd basically have to give up way more other stuff out of my life, including my privacy and just my peace of mind of not, like, I don't know, not necessarily having to rely on other people. But I don't know, it's tricky. Oh my gosh. Yo, my brakes literally almost did the fucking same thing again. It's literally giving me a heart attack, yo. Like, I can't even do this shit for too much longer. Well, it's not necessarily my brakes. It's the fact that 2 tires in the back are bigger than the 2 tires in the front. So every time I try to press the brakes down, like immediately, like slam my brakes, it doesn't necessarily register with all of them. Like, they're not spinning at the same speed as the ones in the front. So then my brake pad gets like super hard, and when I try to press down on it, it's like giving me resistance. So I was told that I just gotta like pump the brakes, which did just work just now. That literally scared the bejesus out of me. But like, oh my gosh, yo, how much longer am I gonna be able to do this with this car? Like, the whole way I'm making money right now is driving. And even with real estate, I still gotta drive to the showings or drive to the office. Like, and I had the option to get a new car, but at the end of the day, if I'm leasing, it wouldn't even work anyways, because I would have straight went over my mileage and then would have been down bad at the end of the lease, and then have to come out and own the car regardless, and getting into even more debt for it. But I already got mad negative equity right now, so it's just like, I'm stuck with this car, me and her, Yoruichi. Even though I really don't want to get rid of this car either though. Like, I would rather just get another car and like still have this one. You know, life is rough. Like, and it's just even more sad because it's like, I didn't even ask birthed me though. Like, I'm just thrown into this life with all of these challenges and setbacks and requirements to live, and it's like I have to pay the government every year just to exist. Making more money at a different place and having no life because I'm literally there all the time. Or even if I'm not there all the time, just doing something that I don't even love. Or, like, I get it, people work all the time and they take on jobs that they don't love in order to survive, but that joint is just so depressing. Especially being me and having all these dreams and goals and things I really want to do in my lifetime. And the only thing holding me back is legit money and education. And then 99% of the world is just going through the same thing or worse. I don't know if I actually have the ability or power to really make a difference in this world for myself and for other people. But being hopeful for that sure beats being depressed because of the situation. Just like not even a guarantee that even if I do end up making that type of money, that I'm even gonna be happy then. Like, maybe it's just a never-ending constant cycle of chasing happiness based on material things. And that's what brings me back to my original point. That is my desire for a better, different life causes me unhappiness altogether on its own. I don't know. I do not have the answers to life, yo. I just know what I know. And all I can do is what I know. Like right now, what I know is delivering food and packages to people to make a living. Like, okay, if I were to be gone tomorrow, like, what would I even, like, what was the point? What was the purpose for my existence this whole time? What type of impact did I even leave on the world? And would it even matter in 100, 200, 1,000 years? I don't know. I guess the biggest thing I'm chasing in life is legacy. I really want to leave something here that's worthwhile for the next generations and for my future kids. Like, Maryland, leave no one behind. come up with these like slogans for these states, like leave no one behind for Maryland, or Virginia for the lovers. I don't know what DC's is. Oh, no taxation without representation, maybe. I see that all the time on people's license plates, which is ironic because wasn't DC just like not allowing their citizens to vote because it was the capital, which is high-key really crazy because DC is so big. Like, I mean, compared to other states, it's not as big, but like on its own, it is pretty big. So to not allow these people to vote is crazy. I don't know if they changed that. I feel like they did, but I mean, I'm gonna Google it later, and if not, then I'm gonna be very disappointed because like, what? And then to put it on your license plates is kind of like mocking because these people don't got representation. But I think they do. I think they did change that. But I do remember as a kid, them telling me like, yeah, DC people can't vote. But just on that too, like, yo, I never would have imagined in a million years that I would end up in the DMV. Like, never would imagine. If I would have said I was leaving New York, this wouldn't even have been in like the top places I would have gone at all. At all. Like, most likely would have been like the West Coast or Texas. Really, I really wanted to go to Texas for so long. Exit 38. And I don't understand why there's always so much traffic going into Bethesda from Tyson's. Like, every day, no matter what time of day, there's always this crazy traffic. Like, I've driven here in the morning and at nighttime, and I feel like I never see this highway like clear. I don't get it. Just because I forgot to make this video for the rest of it yesterday, but I did Google it, and DC does have like a mayor and like local officials, but they really don't have they can't actually vote in Congress. They have like a toy representative, but like they don't actually vote, which is kind of crazy given the population of DC and the fact that they do pay like all the taxes everybody else pays. So I don't really know what's up with that. I think it's kind of trolling that they have on their license plates no taxation without representation, but it is what it is. I don't know. For that reason, I don't think I'd want to live in DC, but who knows? I mean, people do it all the time. So, but in terms of my DoorDash goal, I actually did exceed it yesterday. The last order I needed to do, I needed like $6, and I ended up getting a $50 order. So, yeah, chilling for that. And then I got to submit my application and stuff to transfer my license today. So I'm hyped. So yeah, more updates for that coming in the next coming days. And yeah. Oh yeah, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my journey.